Hi guys, and welcome to this video about the present perfect. In this video I'm going to explain what the present perfect looks like, how you use it, and then I'll just show you some sentences that will help you practice it, okay? Now, this is what the present perfect looks like. It's not too difficult. It is have or has plus the past participle, voltooid deelwoord in Dutch. You might be wondering, where exactly do I find that faulted award? Well, actually, you've already looked at it quite a lot of times, because when you study the irregular verbs on page 162 and 163, the faulted award is the third row. Okay, so if we were to take um, let's say the verb to be, the third row of the verb to be is been, and that is why it is I have been um, great or something. Okay, so you obviously know how to pick between have or has, but you just need to study to find out what all the voltooid are. So as of now, when I tell you to study the irregular verbs on Magister, make sure to study the third row as well, so that you can start making present perfect sentences. Okay? What that looks like then, with some example sentences, is like this: I have eaten lots of food. Eaten is the third row of the verb to eat. And it is have because it's I, right? And then for the second sentence, it's he. So then you go, he has done absolutely nothing. The third row, past participle of the verb to do, is done. So I have eaten, or he has done. Okay? I think if you know what the past participles look like, then this is not too difficult. You just need to choose between have or has, and we use have for everything except for he, she, it, because those get has. Okay? We do still have questions and negations, vragende zinnen en negatieve zinnen. And, well, what do those look like? I just wrote it down for you here. For questions, you have to move the have or has to the front of the sentence, and add a question mark, of course. And for negations, you can just add niet at the end of have or hasn't. Although, if you want to say fully not, then you can do that too. Okay, so these are questions and these are negations. If you need to make those kind of sentences, here they are. Now, let me get into how to use it. When do we make the present perfect? The present perfect is a little bit complex, but for now, you don't have to know very much about it yet. You only need to know one thing, okay? And that is this: we make the present perfect sentences when something happened and it's not important when it happened. So, in a present perfect sentence, we will not really see any kind of time indication. We don't see yesterday or last year, etc. Okay? That's what you need to remember for now. If you see words like yesterday and last year and stuff, then you would be using the past simple. So I've got two example sentences for you. The first one is, oh yes, I have arrived. The person that's saying this doesn't really care when exactly they arrived. They just care to talk about that they arrived. So that's the present perfect. There's no time indication. There's no time in it. So we go present perfect. This one, I arrived yesterday, has the word yesterday in it, so that's why we go past simple. Okay? That'll be the rule for now. We'll learn more about that like next year, but for now, this is the start of the present perfect. If there's no time in it, then we use the present perfect. Okay? If there is, then we go for the past simple. You can read through this in your textbook as well. That would be for MAVO 2 on page 142. I recommend that you slowly read through that just to let it land some more, and make sure to do the workbook exercises on it too. But when talking about exercises, let's try these three ourselves. You've listened to me so far explain the present perfect. If you need it, again, go to page 142 and read about the present perfect some more, and then let's see if we can tackle these three sentences, okay? If you need more time, you can obviously pause the screen, but see if you can tackle these three sentences. Okay, so now you're back. I hope you've done these three sentences. I'll show you the right answers, okay? Here you are. And anything important here, make sure that you use have eaten for the first one because it's you, and we always use have. The second one was negative, so you should have added we have not heard or haven't heard. That's up to you. And the last one, she has stolen all the chocolates. And mind you that there are no time indications in these sentences either. Okay? Now, that was the present perfect for Mavo 2, ladies and gents. Make sure to ask your teacher any questions you might still have about the present perfect. Read through the textbook now and then. Figure out for yourself if you understand everything that was just explained to you. And if you don't, then just ask your teacher. Okay? Good luck. Bye bye.